learn about decimals. So what are we going to learn about decimals? So we're going to learn what is a decimal and how we apply the 4 operations with decimals, how we convert between decimals, fractions, and percentages. So first, what is a decimal? A decimal is a form of writing a number which is not a whole. It expresses a number between 2 whole numbers. For example, 19.8 is between 19 and 20. The 0.8 is a tenth, the 9 is a unit, and the 10 is a 10. The 4 operations with decimals. You can apply the 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division with decimals. So an example would be, if the units was 0 and the tenths was 8, so that would be 0.8. Add 7.9, that would be 8 add 9, which is 7, and then we carry a 1. And now don't forget there's a decimal place in the middle. So 0 plus 7 equals to 7. Don't forget we carried the 1. So 7 plus 1 equals to 8. So it is 8.7. Next, when we're on subtraction, if we were subtracting 4.78 from 2.92, then we would do 8 minus 2, which is 6, then 7 minus 9. We can't do that, so we're going to have to carry 1 from 4, which would make it 17 minus 9, which is 8. Next, because we carried 1, it would not be 4, it would be 3. So 3 minus 2 equals to 1. So the answer would be 1.86. Now, in multiplication, if we did 0.8 times 8, that would be like, if we did 8 times 8, 4, carry 6, don't forget the decimal place in the middle, then 8 times 0 equals to 0, and add 6 to that, so that's 6.4. Next, another example with this is 0.8 times 0.7. First, multiply the decimals, so both decimals are whole numbers. In this case, multiply both numbers by 10. 0.8 times 10 equals to 8, and 0.7 times 10 equals to 7. So 8 times 7 equals to 56. Then we must divide it by hundreds because we multiplied it by 10 twice. Like in 0.8 times 10, we did it with 0.7 and 0.8. So that would be 56 divided by 100 is 0.56. Next, division. If we were doing an example, 0.8 divided by 4, it uses the same process as multiplication, but only times the decimal. For like 0.8 times 10 equals to 8, and 8 divided by 4 equals to 2. So 2 times divided by 10, because it's only been done times 10 with the 0.8, would equal to 0.2. A different example is 0.9 divided by 0.3. Then we use the same method, but we do not need to divide it by 100 like we do when we're doing multiplication. 0.9 times 10 equals to 9, and 0.3 times 10 equals to 3. So 9 divided by 3 equals to 3. Now we're going to learn about the conversion between fractions, decimals, and percentages. Decimals to fractions. 0.8 equals to 8 tenths equals to 4 fifths. This is because 8 tenths equals to 8 divided by 10. Because when you're doing a fraction, it means the numerator is divided by the denominator. So 8 divided by 10 is 0.8. Now 8 tenths can be simplified to 4 fifths. And decimals to percentages is 0.8 equals to 80%. That is because a percentage is when the denominator is 100, and if we had 80% here, 80 is the numerator. So 80, as we discussed earlier, it's numerator divided by denominator. So 80 divided by 100 equals to 0.8. So thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video.